part of local law enforcement. Such information can't even be provided to members of federal law enforcement.
I was also a former WSB agent.
Even current WSB agents require appropriate clearance.
The WSB to disappear him. I am not leaving here until I get some answers.
Commissioner Devine, must you always make such a nuisance of yourself?
So you let them take Pikeman down, justice served, and the WSB, they just walk away clean.
The Carly tape has vanished, Carly has been released, and Jason is free. Cates is furious, and his superior or lawyer has promised a full investigation into him. Everyone is pleased except Sonny, who preferred, and still prefers, to kill Cates rather than see Carly's case dismissed in court. Sonny knows Cates is still targeting him, so I suspect Cates' time on the show might be running out. I really hope Sonny's medication storyline wraps up soon. It's been dragged out for too long. Carly Spencer has been rescued by Brennan. He joined the GH cast for the opening credits today and will be sticking around for a while. I don't think it was Brennan who took care of the recording. It could have been the congressman. Remember, that's why Michael wanted to talk to him. Why did they change Donna's age? Today, they said she's 8, but based on her birth date on the show, she's not even 5. I hope Brennan was the one who destroyed the recording. If he could make Cates disappear too, that would be fantastic. I kind of like Brennan. He's one of those good guy or bad guy types like Cyrus. Speaking of Cyrus, where is he? I miss him. That was a great episode. Cates' reaction when Carly was freed was priceless. But he should be careful. Sonny is coming after him. When Brennan showed up at the door, I screamed. He looked fantastic. I hope Carly finds out he helped by getting rid of the recording. I'm sure it was him. It's a reminder to always be kind to others. You never know who might help you when you need it most. Another great episode. Watching Jagger's meltdown in court today made up for some of the other recent storylines that haven't been as compelling. If they would test Sonny's medication and end that tedious storyline, I'd be happy. I love that Brennan is back. Is he good or bad? We'll have to wait and see. I've liked him from the start. He and Carly have great chemistry. This is finally getting interesting, and he's so handsome. Ooh la la. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. Brennan is staying on the show for a while. I noticed he was in the opening credits today. It was hilarious when Carly called John Boy's bluff, then Molly called out his unprofessionalism, and the judge put him in his place like a petulant child. He and Ava are perfect for each other. There have been so many missteps with various storylines and characters, but Jack Brennan isn't one of them. I absolutely love his portrayal and hope he becomes a main character. I enjoy his chemistry with Carly. Jagger is now fair game. With the recording gone, nobody can protect him. Jason, please take him out. I wish someone would get rid of Anna. Her character has become irrelevant and is a disgrace to law enforcement. She used her power to let Valentin escape, which is a serious offense. Wiley's birthday party only seemed to include him and James. They mentioned Donna was there but didn't show her. I still think Brennan helped Carly, but it might have been Sonny via Brick. Jason shook his head when Carly said, "You're free." How would they know to investigate Jagger's actions? It must be someone who knows the entire situation. It's a good thing Brennan saved Carly from prosecution. Jagger wasn't happy about it and is still on a vendetta against Sonny. Carly owes her freedom to Brennan. They had a close bond before her arrest, and Brennan was the one who destroyed the FBI's recording. He's the one who cleared Carly's name. I'm curious about his motives. I didn't expect him to help anyone, and I hope he turns out to be a good guy. I'd love to see some sparks between him and Carly. The scenes were good today, but I had to chuckle at Wiley's birthday party with only one child showing up. Where were his sister and all the other kids that live in that big house? Brennan is back, hooray. Cates looked like he wanted to cry when Carly's charges were dismissed. Carly seems safe for now, but unless they deal with Cates and address Sonny's medication issue, I still feel like Sunny might be leaving. Anna has become ineffective, not a great police commissioner. I didn't expect Anna to be talking to Brennan. While he's an interesting character, I don't see him and Carly together. They do a great job with adult events, but a kid's birthday party was so sad. Why does Anna think her small-town police department badge can get her any WSB information in DC? I'm really enjoying the show again. One problem is that the new writers have fallen into the old trap of embedding black characters into white character stories without giving them their own. I hope they fix this soon. I would love to see more of Brennan. Someone has to have Sunny's levels tested and put Ava on the hot seat for it. This has gone on for too long. Or maybe Brennan knows about the pills and stops it for Carly's sake, indirectly letting Sunny know that Ava had something to do with it. I enjoyed today's episode of General Hospital. It was really good, and I'm so excited to watch the new episode tomorrow on ABC and Hulu. I can't wait to watch tonight's episode on ABC and Hulu. The Pikeman ending was another dud, leaving too many unanswered questions. I'm sure it's because the focus shifted to Carly and Jason. Hopefully, this is the end of that storyline, and we never have to hear about it again. Anna should be fired, fined, and arrested. She's been playing both sides for far too long. I can't wait for Willow to find out that Nina and Drew have been manipulating her into thinking Nina has changed, and that Nina helped Carly because Michael promised Nina she would get credit with Willow. When Willow realizes her mother has been scheming to get into her life, she will see that Nina only thinks of herself. Here we go with the irrational Nina hate. Nina has been on her best behavior, and it's not the worst thing in the world to seek help to mend the relationship with your only child. Willow has other problems, like trying not to sleep with her husband's creepy uncle. General Hospital family, I don't know where you are in the world, but right now in Kansas, the high is going to be 98 degrees with a heat index of 116 degrees. I heard on the radio that if you have a dog outside, bring it inside immediately. If you're experiencing extreme temperatures, make sure to water your other animals and fill your bird baths. If you don't want to be outside in this heat, neither do they. Stay cool, be blessed, and see you at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Molly and TJ are really frustrating me. They've barely bonded with Christina or the baby and are always nitpicking her mistakes and overreacting about the interview. They don't seem to consider Christina's feelings about carrying a baby she can't keep. Christina was also worried about them breaking up and TJ potentially keeping the baby from her. All they seem to care about is the baby as a possession. Molly and TJ would have reacted harshly if Christina had shared why she couldn't have kids, so she kept it private, and now look at how they're treating her. TJ lost me when he tried to tell Christina she couldn't see her dad. Molly lost me when she overreacted to the Perez interview because of TJ, and Christina lost me by constantly focusing on Molly and TJ's relationship issues without understanding how things are between them. I'm done with this storyline. If all three of them fell off the roof of the Metro Court, I wouldn't be sorry. The logic behind Sam and Alexis warning Christina not to proceed is clear. They repeatedly told her that since she'd never been pregnant before, it would be difficult for her to give up her first child. She didn't listen, and now she's facing the consequences. Alexis, having had to give up Sam, knows what it's like to give up your firstborn. They asked her to think it over, but she didn't. I don't want to hear any justification for Christina's actions. She was warned, and she chose to proceed, so she should handle it without complaints. I saw Molly apologizing to Christina in yesterday's previews. Honestly, Molly has nothing to apologize for. Christina should be the one apologizing for plotting behind Molly's back for weeks and trying to figure out how to keep the baby. I don't trust her, and I hope Molly and TJ make sure Christina can never be part of that child's life. I suspect Molly's apology is just for show, likely directed by her mother to save face and make peace. If Molly keeps wavering, it might only push Christina to keep the baby. I don't think Molly's apology will change anything. I honestly believe the original surrogate will return with Molly's baby, and both Molly and Christina might end up with a baby. I hope choosing Christina as a surrogate doesn't end the romance and relationship Molly and TJ have had since they were teenagers. They shouldn't give Christina that kind of power. That's exactly what Molly and TJ have been plotting from the start, not allowing Christina to be an aunt to the baby. After Christina gave them the best gift any sister and brother-in-law could get, this is the thanks she gets from them. TJ and Molly deserve this. Nina is clueless about being a mom. She acts more like a sister to Willow. I'm not a Nina fan, but she hasn't had the chance to be a mom from day one, and she had a terrible mother herself. Sunny met Dante as an adult, but by then, Sunny was already actively parenting other children like Michael, Christina, and Morgan, so the situation was different. Given that Willow is an adult, what do you expect Nina to do? Bounce her on her knee? Willow comes to Nina upset, and Nina listens and offers sound advice. That seems pretty motherly to me. Nina should be sent to prison, at least for a while, to give Port Charles a break. She's guilty of obstructing justice. Brennan got rid of the evidence against Carly, and since Valentin is his partner, I'm sure Brennan will also get rid of the evidence against him. One must question whether Jack Brennan erased the FBI server out of goodwill for Carly, or if he did it just to get back at John Cates and the FBI, who blackmailed Jason into infiltrating Pikeman to take him down. I also think Anna was onto something when she suggested that all this was orchestrated so the WSB could cut ties with Pikeman, while Brennan and Valentin still come out looking clean. I truly believe Brennan has a thing for Carly, especially given how much he knows Carly loves her children. But as a spy, he likely had his own motives for helping her and her kids. Now, can they please remove the camera from the Metro Court showing Spinelli going into Kate's pocket? Christina complaining about Molly and TJ's breakup and their parenting raises the question of whether they'll bring up Christina's past in the cult, and how she might be easily influenced again when it comes to their child. I saw this coming a long time ago. For the love of everything holy, thank you, Jocelyn, for suggesting. Maybe his meds have stopped working. It's a long shot, but at least she voiced the concern. The writers will probably ignore it, as they often do, but at least someone acknowledged it. Everyone else just accepts that he's on medication and acting crazed and violent. The way Alexis is treating Christina with kid gloves is really frustrating. Yes, Molly and TJ did jump to conclusions about the interview, but Christina has been scheming to keep the baby since Molly confided in her about the argument with TJ. Christina even went so far as to draft legal documents behind Molly's back. I didn't like Christina before, but now I can't stand her. It's puzzling that they couldn't find other kids to attend Wiley's birthday party, given they have Violet, Donna, Ace, and many others available. And where was Amelia for her older brother's birthday? Who arranges a pool party for a child and doesn't bring their siblings? It turns out Carly seeing former agent John Brennan was a smart move. Brennan saved Carly from federal prison by erasing the 5 families meeting recording. I was so relieved when Agent John Cates had egg on his face after everyone discovered the recording was gone. I'm enjoying seeing Nina and Willow getting closer. Since John Brennan saved Carly, Michael now owes Nina nothing. It seems Alexis will be allowed to practice law again soon. The custody battle between the Davis sisters will start shortly, with one likely having Alexis and the other possibly having Molly's father, Rick. I really hope the GH writers get Sonny back on his proper bipolar medication. I was glad that Michael tried to invite his father, Sonny, to Wiley's birthday, even though it didn't work out. I hope Ava and John Cates don't hurt Sonny mentally or take custody of Avery away from him, as both Cates and Ava are truly despicable. I'm really enjoying the potential pairing of Brennan and Carly. I believe Brennan made the recording disappear. The obsession that Kate's has with Sunny is downright insane. He was practically growling at Sunny. Overacting much? As for the Christina and Molly storyline, it's just absurd. I dislike how Molly spoke to Christina, but Christina's reasoning for wanting to keep the baby is equally ridiculous. What does everyone think about the sister versus sister dynamic? I feel for Alexis, being stuck in the middle as their mom. Brennan and Carly definitely have chemistry. I suspect Molly might end up getting pregnant, which would throw a wrench into the storyline. Remember, she was told it would be very difficult, if not impossible, to get pregnant, but she was never told she absolutely couldn't have a baby. I think that's where the story might be heading. That said, there's enough blame to go around in how they're all treating each other. I think TJ and Christina might end up together. Sometimes, the one thing you least expect to happen does. Did anyone notice the look between Jason and Carly at the end of the show when Sunny was ranting again? It seemed like they were silently communicating, recognizing that Sunny is in trouble. Maybe now that Jason and Carly are both free, they'll finally step in. I'm not advocating for Haley Pullos to return to GH, as I like the new Molly. However, I've seen many people saying she should never be given another chance to act. I think that's too harsh. Many actors, much bigger than Haley, have come back stronger after facing personal challenges. For example, Robert Downey Jr. overcame a severe drug problem and has since become a major success, even winning an Oscar. If Haley never returns to GH, she should still be given a chance to rebuild her life and career. We need more love and forgiveness in the world. She does need to show remorse and take full responsibility for her actions. I'm all for second chances, but she must genuinely own up to what she did and make amends. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.